So here's what I got going on. I just bought this house, and in February on the East Coast it snowed all month, so it was pretty cold. Noticed the kitchen was cold. And then when you look over at the sliding glass door, there was no register. I don't know if you could see it. So I have found the register. They just covered over it with tile. And I'm going to do a quick video. I don't know if anybody will ever run into this, how to find it. Let's go downstairs. Don't mind the mess because, like I said, I just moved in. Literally just dropped boxes. This is the storage room. So right below, I noticed there was an access panel. This is the panel. It was up there. So when I noticed the kitchen was cold, I came down, pulled the access panel down, and lo and behold, there's the ductwork going to the diffuser. I guess they did some of their own cable work, and that's why there was an access panel here. I'm not sure, but I had to find the diffuser because the kitchen was extremely cold. Let's go back up here and I'll show you what I did. Well, first I measured it out from down below, and then from the wall to the center of that diffuser boot. But you got to take off, or you got to add 4 inches for the wall, so 4 to 4 1/4 inches. So you got 3.5 inch studs, and then the drywall. So it was about 2 feet, and I added in the 4 inches. So I marked over 2 feet 4 inches, and then off of the wall over here, I did the same thing because I measured it downstairs, and it came out to be 7 inches. And then I added an inch for the door frame, so 8 inches out. This is the first hole that I drilled. I don't think you can see it, but I hit the side of the duct, so I didn't go too far. I think the diffuser will cover it. So now I drilled a couple holes, and I'm going to keep going. There's the edge of the duct, so I'm going to drill this way as well till I find the edge of the duct, and then I'll be able to draw my line. Once I do that, I'm going to take a diamond bit and use this, and I'm going to cut it to the square and go get me a diffuser and put it in the floor. It's blowing really nice and good through those 4 holes that I drilled. They didn't even plate over it or anything. They just laid the subfloor down over top of the register and put the tile down. I really can't believe it. But what you want to do is get yourself a diamond hole saw bit that's made for drilling tile or cement, and that's why I got water here. You dip it in the water, and then you go full speed at a 45-degree angle, like so, until you start drilling in it. Once you get the groove, you start lifting it up and to a 90-degree angle, and it'll eat right through that tile. Unfortunately, I don't have anybody to hold the camera or tripod right now. I don't know where it is, but that's how you cut through tile. I will show you once I get it measured out and drawn on the floor, how I'm going to cut out the rectangle. Okay, I got it all cleaned up, and I found the end of the register boot right here. So I went ahead and I made 2 little dots. It should be a 4x10. So I'm just going to use my oscillating tool right here with a 1/2 moon diamond grit cutting blade, and I'm just going to try to start cutting out the square and following along the register, and we'll see how it goes. I'll just periodically stop and show you the progress, and hopefully it turns out okay. I was really worried about cracking the tile, but the diamond hole saw bit worked really well and really fast. And you can see this thing. So this thing was doing okay, but it is taking a hell of a long time, and the blade is about worn out, and I was using water and everything. So next, Harbor Freight special, 4.5 inch angle grinder, diamond blade. So the grinder with a cement cutting wheel, diamond tip, it works fast, but it makes a mess. So I put a fan in the door blowing out. I should hang plastic around it, but I'm not going to, because I'm a glutton for punishment. So this took about 3 minutes, and that's taking a break to let the dust cloud settle. I just need to do the end along the grout line, and that should be right where the edge of the register is. You can see right here, that's my first hole. I told you I hit the side of the duct. You can kind of see it in there. I'll show you after I cut it out. So I'm hoping I can get a register that has a wide lip on it, and we'll cover that. If not, I'll just have to get some grout and throw in there. But knock on wood, so far I haven't cracked the tile. So I'll show you the end result when I finish getting it cut out, and then when I get a register to put in the floor. So that grinder was the way to go. I might need to dust the whole house now, but I got the fan going. It helped a little. I opened the window on the other side of the house to get a cross breeze. It went a little bit off square, so I know I'm going to have to trim it up over here. But what I did is I used a screwdriver and I knocked the corners out, and then I just pried it up. Came right out. There's the I guess subfloor. That is not a good subfloor. They did not spend any money when they did this house. So not so bad. You can see the edge of the, there you go. You can see the edge of the duct where I hit it with the hole saw, but other than that, got it pretty good. So I'll just have to trim this up a hair, and then I'll grab a floor diffuser out of the other room just to check the size, and then I'll open the hole up as much as I have to. Alright, I got the floor register in. This is just an old nasty one. I'm going to get a new one. As you can see, it works. It's in. The lines are a little off. I don't know if it's the tile or my hole, but I am going to fix that because that would drive me nuts. I'm going to square it up, but that's how you do it. Now I have heat in my kitchen. I don't know if this will help anybody. I don't know if there's a different way to do this. That's the only way I could think of doing it. I got the job done. I didn't break the tile. I did scar the tile a little bit. I'm hoping with time, just where dirt will get in there and cover those scratches. If anybody's got any suggestions, you can, how that works, you can just leave it in the comments below. Appreciate you watching. Like I said, I'm not telling people how to do it. There's probably a better way. This is just how I did it. It's how I could figure it out on my own. And I got it done. I was really worried about cracking the tile because I don't know where they got this tile. So I don't know how I would go about replacing it. But that didn't happen, thankfully. And I got the job done. Thanks for watching.
Music licensing reimagined.